Okay, so you've had a good look at our website, and although we do cover hundreds of vehicle-specific ADR compliant seat base mounts, we might not cover everything everybody wants to modify. We do offer a universal prefab kit. This does require some light fabrication, and we will go through that in a minute, how we mock these up. These seat base mounts, once welded up, will take our universal dual rail sliders and our L brackets and either combo that you wish to mount, as well as all of our seats and many manufacturer seats. We do also offer a prefabricated universal seat base mount that is ADR compliant, and this will require some light modification to the floor of your vehicle. You may need to drill this through and put spreader plates underneath, but we are going to have a closer look at that now and the options available. So let's pop up to our table and have a look at all of these universal options. Let's take a closer look at our 4 options of our universal seat base mounts. These mounts are ADR compliant if they remain unmodified. So option A is going to be an offset mount and has got a fairly large footprint, but this does allow you to offset your seat and can be used on the left or the right hand side of the vehicle, depending which way you want to offset your seat. Option B is going to be one of our more popular styles. It's a small footprint with a slight rise. This is again completely flat, and it does have an approximately 15 to 20 mil rise or height. Option C is a larger footprint, very similar to option A, but is completely flat and very low. Option D is going to be our absolute smallest footprint, has about a 20 mil slight difference in footprint compared to option B, but also has a rise of approximately 35 to 40 millimeters. When mounting these, we obviously recommend you talk to your local authorities to ensure that you have mounted them correctly. You will require some mounting plates underneath the floor of the vehicle to spread the load, but again, talk to your local authorities to ensure you've done it correctly. Outside of that, this will take our universal dual rail sliders, all of our seats, and plenty of popular manufacturers on the market, as well as our L brackets. So it is a great option when mounting any of your seats, and if you have a flat floor vehicle, and obviously we don't cover your mount through our large range of vehicle specific mounts. If you have any further questions on these, please feel free to get in touch. When ordering and receiving your prefab universal seat base mount, it will arrive as a flat pack style kit and will have 8 individual components. You're going to have 4 feet, front and back support braces, and your side rails where your universal dual rail sliders or L brackets will mount to. So let's take a closer look at how this pieces together and how it may work for you. Okay, so this is all the components that we use to make our vehicle specific seat base mounts. So let's take a look at how we assemble that. For the moment, we'll remove the 4 feet out of the way. This will be a front and back brace that goes left to right on the vehicle. You'll then put these in here like this, which will all line up, and you will tack this up as a nice square frame. Once you have this tacked up as a nice square frame, you can bolt your sliders and your seat, or your L brackets and your seat, directly onto this. This will then give you a nice steel base to go and balance and sit and mock it up in the vehicle where you want the seat placed. Once you have the seat placed, you will take your 4 feet and you'll mount them to your factory locations on your vehicle's floor pan. Once they are mounted on the factory locations of your floor pan, you now have 4 points and a steel frame, and you can join these dots to mount your seat and make a nice steel seat base. Once this is all welded up, of course, and mounted in the seat, we obviously recommend you check with local authorities to ensure everything is up to standard. Okay, so that's a closer look at our DIY prefab universal kit and our pre-made ADR compliant seat base mounts. So just take note that these ones will not be ADR compliant until inspected by local authorities and you have had them mod plated. These are ADR compliant and will need no structural testing. They will just need mod plating to make sure installation is done correctly. Any further questions, feel free to get in touch. I'm always happy to help.